The food you consume most is often the food that is worst for you. The reason is because your body eventually becomes irritated by it. Things like eggs, dairy, gluten, too much meat, nuts, seeds, processed foods, things like that. And as you consume it more and more, what happens is that these foods are not broken down well, and then they irritate the immune system. The reason why they're not broken down well, things like dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, gluten, things like that, is they all have complex proteins. And when your gut is already leaky or you have a high state of inflammation, what happens is the food doesn't break down fully, and then little bits of it leak into the bloodstream. And when it leaks into the bloodstream, the immune system has to get rid of that protein. And when it gets rid of the protein, guess what it does? It remembers the protein structure and it creates an antibody to it. So when next time you consume the nuts and the seeds or the eggs, as you consume them more and more and more frequently every day, you develop these little reactions that build over time. And this is the reality of it. So if you're trying to figure out what food to cut out first, cut out the one you've been consuming the most often, okay? This is gonna be the one that is gonna be the most beneficial, whether you've been consuming gluten for years, you've been consuming eggs for years, you've been consuming nuts and seeds every day. Try cutting out that one first. You're gonna see the most potential benefit because it has the highest potential for reactivity. I see this all the time with my clients. This is the way I help to start off to individualize their diet plan, is figuring out which main irritant are they consuming the most frequently, and then we try to start there, remove that, replace it with something else, and then there's typically significant progress, especially with dairy, eggs, nuts, seeds, gluten, etc.